Hello, Amit, and welcome back to my channel. I am addicted to SimplePlanes, kind of like how I was with Aviassembly, so it's time for more SimplePlanes. Okay, so I was playing around in the sandbox a little bit, and I found out. Don't mind what you're seeing. I'm blurring it out. You're not allowed to see it yet. I found out that you can take planes that they make and you can just alter them. But before we get to that, I did make one that was my attempt at like a plane that actually flies. This was my genuine attempt. I tried. It doesn't look like much, but I tried. And you know what? I'm proud to say that even though it's got kind of a bit of a double chin and it doesn't... I put the winch back on it because I wanted to make a plane that has like a functioning plane that has a winch on it, just because. Put a little light on the top just for decoration, just some guns, casual guns in case we need them. But yeah, the entirety of the of last episode when I played this game, couldn't make a single plane that flied. Luckily for me, this one, you can see, look at that. Its light actually glows. Isn't that fun? Pow, 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 pow. It goes pow, pow like that. It's pretty awesome. But this little freak, this son of a bitch right here, actually flies. And like, I made the wings actually logical. It like kind of flies. It wants to go back down. I don't let it. I say no. I say no. See, like if I don't control the plane, it kind of wants to go back down towards the ocean a little bit, which I don't like too much. It means I did something wrong. Probably like the wings don't give enough lift, or it's not balanced on a weight scale. Is that a boat? Can I make it to the boat? Come on, stay in the air, you freak. Stay in the... Shart on my nuts, brother. There's a boat out there. I wanted to see the boat. Okay, well, that's kind of a bad start for my plane. Can my plane reach the boat? That's the new goal. The plane I made off screen with its boxy body. You can fit so many boxes in there. It's made for boxes. Can we stay in the air long enough to reach this? Whoa, what was that? Whoa. Dude is going crazy. Just straighten out. Not that way. Bro, please. Bro, on goodness sake. Just go this way. None of the controls work. I think I made a bad plane. You know what? Maybe we fly better upside down. I don't... It's so... It's kind of unceremonious how silent the crash is when you're in the ocean. When you're on land, your shit just explodes, right? I think I made a bad plane. Even off screen, I can't make a good plane. What did I name this dude? The Infantile Fighter Jet, because it was my first attempt at making a plane that flies. And to be fair to myself, it does get off the ground, unlike anything I made last episode, but it's just not good. It's not good. I'm guessing it's not balanced. But I'm not gonna play with it because I found out that you can like take these jets. So I took this one, the Helkeska. I took this fighter jet that was like already in the game. You can just like have it. It just comes with the game. And I decided to put some personal touches on it. So this is the original. And this is what I did. Original, what I did. I gave him a bigger nose. That's anything you think is wrong with planes, like you know, Boeing whistleblowers getting killed and more plane crashes ending up in the news. The issue is they don't have a big enough schnoz. And you can take that, like, this plane is okay. But I like this. This is just great. And I gave him a little smiley face. You can see he's got two big eyes and a mouth ready to shoot a cannon. Just like me. So I once again modeled the plane after me. Big smiles, ready to shoot a cannon out of its mouth. I added a couple miniguns, let's say 10 miniguns. And I figured this was the better version of the Helkeska. And you know what? It works like a charm. It works like a charm. Look at this dude's face. Look at his face. It's all grins. Dude is just ecstatic to be alive. Look at him. Look at that shit. You want to come up upon this guy? Dude's smiling at you. He's smiling at you when he's shooting you down. That's crazy. And you know what about this one? I might actually be able to make it to the boat. It's not stable. Don't worry about it. It's the bigger schnoz it looks great. The plane doesn't like having it though. This is maybe why Boeing hasn't hired me yet. But, I mean, who's to say? Who's to say? Without getting defamation or libel lawsuits from Boeing, I think it's best just to say they maybe, allegedly haven't hired me because of my affiliation with airplane schnozzes. Can I land here? Can I land here? Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. Hey, yo, hey, my bad, though. Look, hey, no hard feelings, right? Hey, no hard feelings, right? I mean, hey, sometimes the landing's just a little harsh. Even through all this plane making I've been doing, I still don't know how to throttle down. I've spent how many hours in this game I didn't look up how to throttle down? Throttle down is left control? Hey, my bad, guys. I appreciate you, all you lovely viewers out there, but that's totally on me. My sincerest apologies. It's literally just left control. My bad, but I did make this too. So there's this bush plane. There's this little guy right here. And I think it looks great. It's like one of those like little crop duster things or like a training airplane. And I decided to make better plane, which is this. For comparison's sake, bush plane, better plane. It's fantastic. You just needed a little bit more wheel, a couple jet engines, and I think, let me do the math here. So this dude on the bush plane, 150 horsepower on those props, and that's pretty good. But there's a reason this is called the better plane, because 1,000 horsepower, if you do the math, is better than 150. So it's just a better plane. Now, I didn't test if it oh god. I didn't. Yo, look at that lean, bro. Look at that lean. It looks like a Nissan GTR that someone really fucked up. Look at that lean. Those wheels are not happy. But I'm happy for them regardless. I didn't test if it flies. So can I not throttle up? There we go. I got it. Whoa, that back wheel steers like a freak. Oh, there we go. We're in the air. Let's go. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. We're living. We're just like the Bee Gees. We're staying alive. Oh, shit. I broke the game? What is happening? I'm going... Where am I? I'm in the mountain? Wait, I actually broke the game? Is this for real? Holy shit. It hasn't been 10 damn minutes and I broke the game? What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't make a damn plane. I can't make a damn plane that flies. But I can make a plane that breaks a game. This game's been out for a decade, I think, by now. Oh, the mountain came back. No, it didn't. Where am I? Champ, Wait, whoa. 1,100 miles per hour? Oh my god! You know what it is? I found out the camera follows the cockpit. The cockpit exploded so hard. Look, negative 55,000 feet. I'm under the map. The thing has to be under the map. Like, I can't see through water with this camera. Yeah. Even switching camera, it doesn't let me under the water. I think I sent the cockpit under the map, which is crazy. Negative 71,000 feet, and we're still accelerating. You know what? I wonder if I let the game just run for a little bit. Am I gonna hit like an air speed record? Is there gonna be like an overflow issue? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna leave it for a couple minutes. I want to see what happens. I actually want to see what happens. I think things have gotten a bit exponential. We're over 11,000 miles an hour. And we keep accelerating and dropping quicker, which means, yes, I think my theory was correct. The cockpit is below the map. But I don't know how far down the map goes. Did the creators of this game really program negative 179,000 feet down? Or is it just trying to calculate it, right? Is it just trying to calculate it? Because clearly, I'm not moving. The camera's not moving, but the camera follows the cockpit. So the cockpit is fairly stationary in like the Y and Z axis, I think is how that works. Or is it the X and Z axis? Anyway, we're going down. It's going down for real, 200,000 feet. I think I broke the game. And I think that means, you know what? I don't know if this is an airspeed record for this game, but I feel like it's gotta be close. It's gotta be close. 30,000 miles per hour, rather. 30,000. I could let this run longer, but I am the one that edits my own videos, so like I don't know how much chopping I'm gonna have to do here. I'll leave it at this. 32,862 miles per hour, and we went 216,000 and change feet below the map. I don't even know how much that is in miles or kilometers. Maybe Aiden in editing can put it on screen somewhere. But that's pretty great. I didn't know... What'd I call it? Better Plane? Yeah, I didn't know Better Plane had it in him. With those slanty ass wheels. But it got a little goofy with it. Now, I want to know. Can I make an actual aircraft, a plane, that flies like a normal plane? That's kind of been the whole goal, right? And I don't want to make it like too much like the starter plane, like the one I had to do in like the like how to build a plane school last episode. But I'm gonna start similar to it. I just want to make this long sausage of a plane. Big plane sausage. And then I want to put a beak on it. A big beak on the plane. Oh, it's got like an Owen Wilson nose to it. No offense to Owen Wilson, but you know what I mean when I say that. Can I, like flip it? I cannot. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. What am I thinking of here? Long angled block? Yeah, now that's a schnoz. And I'm a schnoz kind of guy. I am a schnoz kind of guy. And I figured, too, I was misusing the structural wings last episode because I didn't quite know what they were for. But now I kind of do. I'm saying the word kind of because I'm still not certain. I'm really still not certain. But I think if I put... I want to make another prop jet. I want to make another prop jet, so that's how I'm starting. Is I'm just doing the structural wing and then the little thing, maybe to hold fuel. These blocks here could hold fuel if they wanted to. And the primary wing to further skedaddle the air, you know? Is that like a legit looking wing? Kinda. It looks huge, but you know what? Huge is good. I've heard. So I'm gonna stick with it, and then we're gonna put. Let's put this. That's a fun looking. Whoa, that's huge actually. That is way larger than I thought it would be. 2,000 horsepower? Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's put 5 blades on it because I think an odd number of blades is more stable. I think. Don't take my word for it. I am not an engineer of any kind, really. I dropped out of community college, bro. Well, not really dropped out. I withdrew, but you know what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it, but this could be epic. This could be epic and cool. As long as it gets up in the air, that's all I need. That's all that I need. So we have an engine, 2,000 horsepower prop, which will be doubled on the other side to make it 4,000. I want it to be stable. A nice horizontal and vertical stabilizer. That's grand. Look, see, it already looks kind of almost like a regular people airplane. Kind of. Maybe not. I mean, maybe, probably not. But you know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with it because I'm epic and I'm cool. And it will work out for me. Can I get away with just putting the landing gear on the schnoz? Is schnoz landing gear appropriate? Is my question. Because this looks... It looks like someone tried to model an airplane after a sausage. Is what it really looks like. I'm gonna be fair to myself on that one. Those props are gonna touch the ground, aren't they? I think those props are gonna touch the ground. Do I need bigger wheels? Can I make wheel big? Can I make it wheelie big? Okay, yeah, I got it. Let's freaking go. I guess I have to make not wheel big, but bigger wheel. Is that gonna... You know what? Maybe it's not my problem. Blade diameter. Easy fix. Who the fuck... Like, what am I talking about? Easy fix. Just make the blade smaller, stupid. Okay, tiny... Of course, because we're making the blade smaller, it makes sense now that the engine is 2,000 horsepower. Because if we draw a line from the bottom of this wheel to the bottom of that wheel. We want to make sure the props aren't touching the ground. And I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's make it a full airplane. God, it's ugly. What is it with me and making ugly airplanes? Can I... Anyone out there, you lovely viewers, please, I'm not like sponsored by this, but if you have the funds and free time to make a plane, or like buy this game and make a plane, let me know. Send me pictures of your airplanes that you make, because the ones I'm making are terribly ugly. Like this is the this is the best I can do. Oh my goodness, it's a bad look for me, really. Let's put a gyroscope on it, because that just has to help, right? It just has to help. And if there's one thing people know about propeller airplanes, it's that they are also weapons of wartime. So let's put a minigun shooting right directly at the landing gear. We're gonna make the minigun shoot directly at the landing gear, because surely that won't end poorly. There's no way. There's no way. And to make people know that we're fierce about it, let's make the wings and cockpit red and the body blue. And we'll do half and half. Red and blue. It's oopsie. My bad. Red and blue, it's like we're the Chicago Cubs. Isn't that fun? We're just like the Cubbies. Look at that. Look at that. Now this is a plane that's ready. This plane, this dude is ready for a big battle. This dude is ready for a big battle. And that big battle is finding out whether or not it flies. Look at all those lights. Now he can like see. No, I mean not really, because I spray painted the cockpit so you actually can't see. Can I? Cockpit view. Whoa! Part damaged light. Really? Oh, I guess the minigun shoots its own light. Yeah, I guess I did that. Well, wait a minute. Put me back in there. Put me back in there. This is what it feels like to fly a plane made by this guy right here. And you know what? Those 2,000 horsepower, to be honest, are those 2,000 horsepower are way more subtle than I thought they would be. I fucking did it, bro! Look at that! I made a plane that flies! Finally! Oh my god, it took me so long. It took me so long, but I finally did it. Let's bank around. Let's bank around. Can we make a plane that flies and lands? Okay, don't go towards the mountain now. Bring it back around town. Apparently I cannot make a plane that turns very well. Well, look at this guy. Wow. So charming. There's the boat we attacked earlier by accident. My bad on that one. I didn't even know I did it. Cinematic cameras. Whoa. Yo! I'm actually kind of goated. That's so cool. Okay, so we have to land right there. We have to land there. And it's not looking good. This is a bad approach angle. And we're going about 300 miles an hour, which I don't think is typical for a propeller jet. So let's throttle off. Throttle off. We got this. We got this. Can I land an airplane? The landing gear's already down. It's just taking a soft approach. Soft approach. Soft. Come on. Soften more. Soften. God. Damn it, bro. You know what? You know what's crazy? I didn't explode. You know what? I actually landed though. Yo, take that, air traffic control. I actually damn landed. Yo. Wait, I actually think I'm goated now? Am I goated all of a sudden? The Chicago Cubs plane, ready for combat, actually kind of works. I mean, something clearly broke when I landed, but it doesn't look that broken. This is so good. This is so good. Hold up, I want to make one more airplane before I end this episode. I have to make another one, knowing now I have the power within me to make it work. I have to do it. I simply have to do it. I want to make like a cubitsy kind of snake. That's the goal. I want to make a snake that flies, because I know in Aviassembly I tried to make like a caterpillar kind of plane, and that it just kind of looked like anal beads, to be honest, so that didn't really pan out for me. But this, I think, this has got potential. This has got mad potential to actually be the snake plane. I want it to be the snake plane. I need it. In my soul, in my heart of hearts, I need this to be the snake plane. The one that works. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Look at the fucking thing. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. What do I know? But I need it to. For my heart to be satisfied, I need this plane to work. Now, where do I put the landing gear? Is the question. It's the one everyone's been asking, really. But I think I used this before, the wing landing gear. I can put the landing gear on the wings, and then just put like well, maybe not one of those, but like one of these here. Yeah, that'll work. Surely that's gotta work. Maybe? Gosh, I don't know. Every single plane, except every single plane last episode didn't work, that like clearly. But then like every single plane, even this episode, only the ones I modeled after the existing types of planes were the ones that worked. Clearly I want some weapons. I want a little wing gun in there. Because you never know when things are gonna get dicey and you need to pop someone in the air. You know what I'm saying? This has got to be the plane. This has to be the one. Snake plane will fly. Will it fly well? Who's to say? Really? Who's to say? What color are snakes? Snakes can be red. Can snakes be blue? Or orange? They could. You know what? Why am I categorizing what snakes can be? Snakes can be whatever they dang choose to be. And that's awesome for snakes. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This dude knows what's good. Let's make all the engines a nice bright red. All over. Just so people know, that's an engine. Be careful. Be careful. This has to work. This is solid snake, not copyright. Not copyright, of course. It's a totally different solid snake. It's a solid snake airplane. Look at this behemoth. And I mean that like positively. This must work. Are there structural issues with its fuselage? Sure. Am I the one that built it and am at fault if it crashes? I don't know. I'll never admit that. Can it take off? Is that a no? Hello? Guy? Why aren't we moving? Can we not take off? Can we not move anywhere? What? What did I do? I clicked a button that's letting me look at obscured weapon stuff? Why is the plane not taking off? Hold up. Hold up. You know what I think it needs? I think it needs stronger engines. That's what I think it needs. Let's put bigger engines on it. Surely that's the issue. And not... It can't be my fault. Certainly it can't be my fault for not understanding how this game works. Surely. Just put big jet engines on it. Full throttle. Do I have the fucking brakes on? Is it on the ground? Hello? Is it resting on the ground? I'm so confused. Okay, hold up. Let me figure this out. This has to work. Was that the ticket? No. Why do the engines on Snake Plane not fire up? Am I pushing the wrong buttons? Did I break the game? I may have broken the game. Throttle does nothing. Maybe, you know what? What if they don't have fuel? What if they don't have fuel? Because I never made a real fuselage. What if they simply don't have fuel? Could it be as simple as that? Fuel tank. Boom. Fuel tank right there. Is that it? Oh my god! It's not a... It's a snake! There's no fuselage. Of course it has no real fuel. Okay. Do it take off. It sure as shit goes fast. Holy... Yo! Snake Plane! Snake Plane! This dude looks great! Look at this guy! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we can see his body. Oh, rest in peace, brother. Snake Plane worked. Part damaged wing gun. No! Hold up, reset. Reset, reset, restart, restart. Okay. It works. It doesn't like to stay in the air, but it works. Oh, I can see my fuel go down by the second. Is that what happened? Did I run out of fuel? That is what happened! It's just a glider at this point. There's no fuel. Also, my only steering is this one vertical... stabilizer? You know what? Hold up. Wait. It's too early. It's too early to end the episode right now. I have to give bro more fuel. That's unbelievable that bro just needed more fuel. I can put fuel under the engines. Is that a good idea? I think it's a great idea. Surely. He just needs more fuel. We can make it. We can make it. Pa 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 pa. We can make it. We have to make it. Look at this majestic beast. My first plane that flies well is a fucking snake. Haters beware. I am Mr. Snake Plane. Well, we ran out of fuel again, but it was fun while we were here. Uh-oh. You know what? this is what it would look like. Pop, 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 pop. You can shoot the ocean. You can shoot the ocean. Doesn't matter. The ocean will find you. I cannot believe the first airplane I made that genuinely flies well is a damn snake. It's a damn snake. Hold up, let me save this version for sure. 'Cause this one works. That's crazy. Dude just needs more fuel, honestly. I just put like 30 fuel tanks on there. Surely that won't mess up its its drag or air efficiency, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I thought I got away with murder on Aviassembly, but this working the best out of any plane I've made is crazy. Well, I think I have found my new favorite game for the next couple of weeks. I'm sure I will build a couple dozen planes, and maybe one of them will work as good as Snake Plane did, and hopefully have fuel. But this has been fantastic. It brings me back to the old Aviassembly days, which really weren't that long ago. It was like 2 months ago. But still, super fun. If you've enjoyed this type of content, smooch that subscribe button. I appreciate you.